gold medal match. Andrei, Daescu, and Susanna Barr taking on Tammy Emmerich and John Sincola. We got a great game here. It's game one, tied up 6-6. And check out this rally right here. Drive from Tammy Emmerich. John Sincola pops it up, and the ref calls it out. Side out. Wait, what? The ref had no idea what was happening.
Holy cow.
The referee didn't see where the ball had gone, and the fact that
Everybody's like, you gotta be kidding me. Look at the ref here. Shaking his head like, gosh, I am not gonna be able to sleep tonight. Watch this one more time. Pop
So what happens
side out.
when we have a situation like that?
I didn't see it. I'm sorry. Don't hurt me. Tough call in a gold medal match. APP refs, not really known for making bad calls. They're the best in the game, right? Did the refs make any more bad calls this weekend? We're going to talk all about it. Welcome to the Sorry Not Sorry Pickleball Podcast. I'm your host, Chris Calley. This week, it's the APP. We got the 2023 Houston Open. So thankful pickleball is back, even if it is APP and even if it is just 2 days of streaming. And even if they don't show the bronze medal matches, we'll still take it. We had a fun few days of pickleball. We're going to talk all about it. But before we do, go ahead and hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. Share this episode with your pickleball partner, friends, anybody you're trying to get into pro pickleball. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you thought about this weekend. And don't forget to check out the Etsy store. Go ahead and grab some gear, looking fresh on the pickleball courts. The link is in the description down below, so check that out to help support the show. And with that out of the way, let's go ahead and get into this week's episode.
This is the new and improved forgiveness. Forgiveness is more than saying sorry. I'm sorry. Forgiveness.
I'm not sorry I took the money.
All right, first up, let's talk women's singles from this weekend. The gold medal match was Salome Device taking on Judith Castillo. So Judith Castillo has been really playing awesome lately. She's been making her way to these gold medal matches. She's very athletic, so looked like she'd present a formidable challenge to Salome Device. Before we talk about the gold medal match, though, I want to talk about what happened on Thursday. So Megan Fudge went to Instagram and Twitter, and she posted this message about her match against Salome Device. So Megan Fudge writes, I have notified the APP Tour that after today's winner's bracket final, I will no longer play singles until they implement a rule change about the number of overrules per match. I lost 11-9 in third against her being Salome Device, and she had 4 overrules that were clearly seen by the refs. 4 again, same as Atlanta tournament where I had already asked for a change. A player cannot continue to cheat and hope that refs miss it and have 0 consequences. Enough is enough. Time to take action. I'm retiring from singles until I hear about a change. What? Salome Device made Megan Fudge retire from singles, and she didn't break a single rule by doing it. Yeah, unfortunately, there is no rule against this. And the whole thing is the APP is the official league of the USA Pickleball Association, who makes the rules for pickleball. So they follow whatever rules that USA Pickleball has. PPA is a little bit different. They do their own rule book. They don't allow let cords. The refs will tell you if you're in the wrong position or not. But the APP is like, no, we are sticking to the book. And since the book doesn't have anything on this, we're not going to do anything about it. To me, it makes sense. You should have a rule like, hey, if the same person is making a bunch of wrong calls, well, then there's got to be some sort of disincentivizing rule about that. Now, the problem is, though, sometimes these referees are not exactly the best as far as their vision goes. As we're going to see later on today, they quite often make many mistakes during a match, including overruling players' calls and getting that wrong. So I'm hesitant to say that a ref should be able to overcall somebody, and then if that happens too many times, the player's going to get punished for that. But I only say that because the refs are just so damn bad. What's funny about it, too, is that the APP actually changed the way they do the gold medal matches And they have a ton of referees on the court at the same time. And it's all because of Salome. It seemed like that started once the drama with her really began. So while I'm not exactly sure that retiring from singles altogether is the best move to combat this issue, I guess she's trying something. Does Megan Fudge have the power, though, to like really influence change by her retiring from singles? I don't know. People don't hate her, but I don't think people are like super Megan Fudge fans. I will say, if this happens to another player and then it becomes two players doing this, then maybe some change is going to happen. So good on Megan Fudge for trying to do something about it and being the one to lead the way on that. I'll be honest though, I don't think any players are just going to retire just because of Salome. I guess it's easy for me to say, it's sitting here in my chair, like, well, I think you should just want to beat Salome despite all her bad calls. I mean, that would be ideal. If she's making a ton of terrible calls, and you just beat her anyways. But still, I mean, you can't encourage this type of stuff. Something definitely has to change about all this. So anyways, when Megan Fudge went to play Judith Castillo in the bronze medal match, she just sat that one out. She withdrew, and Judith Castillo is now here, playing in the gold medal match against Salome. So let's talk about it. This match started off pretty close. I mean, Castillo's only down by one here. She's got the serve. And watch this shot. Tracks this down and gets it in there. Salome can't put it back. She even claps it up for her. Nice shot to tie it up 3-3. Look what happened, though, to the ball. She lost the ball in the bleachers. Damn it, Salome. Why are you always ruining everything? I do love how pickleball players are like, no, I want that ball. I don't care if it fell into a puddle of soda. It's got popcorn crumbs on it. I'm using that ball. I love this guy just getting down on his knees like, I'm going to find it. Don't worry. Head ref is there like, let me just make sure you guys don't pull any funny business. So Judith down 10-6. She's got the serve here. Watch this two-hand backhand shots. Gets it to land. She's down 10-7 now, crawling her way back. But it was not enough. 10-7 here. Salome's serve, and she's going to put it in the corner and takes game one. And Judith Castillo pissed. I'm going to smack that barrier. Oh, so angry. Don't even have a bad line call to blame. So Castillo gets an early lead, 1-0 here. She's going to get into a fun little rally. Salome, she's back at the baseline. Salome up at the kitchen line, playing some good D. Trying to get one in there. Can she put it in? Gets one to bend in. The fist pump to the crowd. The crowd loves it when somebody beats Salome. Look at that big crowd there. I think 17 people total. Classic APP. So match point here. Salome ended up running away with this one. It's 10-3. She just got to put one in there, and she gets gold. But Judith Castillo says, no! Did you hear that scream from her?
Nice.
I don't know. Something kind of funny about that when you're down 10-3. But hey, never give up. So Judith Castillo crawling her way back. It's 10-4 now. She's going to smash these overheads. Oh, you should have went the other way. She tried to go behind Salome. She was not biting. So match point once again for Salome. And this time, she's going to be able to do it, even though Judith Castillo's all over the court. When is she going to lose? Oh, right there. So Salome Davidze, she takes the gold medal for women's singles. After the match, we had an interesting post-game interview. Let's talk about it. First off, Judith Castillo, nice and humble. She's so happy to get her silver medal. Shake my hand. Shake my hand, Ken. Oh, how embarrassing. Thank you. I'll take a silver. I just want to shake your hand, please. He doesn't even try to go back for it. He's like, yeah. I got stuff to do, lady. I got gold medals to give.
I'm going to answer your question, but this morning I got a text from somebody saying that I'm too polite in my interviews and said that even that's bad about me, but...
She's like, why does everybody hate me? What, I'm too polite? You hate that too? She's like, why am I so unlikable? The bad line calls. For most people. For me, it's the sound you make after every shot. For Jimmy from King of the Court, it's your skincare routine.
How old is she?
36 or so.
No way.
36
Really?
or 37.
Age has not been kind to her. 37. Oh, gosh. Yikes. 37. Rough. Anyways, I'm just going to say, kids, this is your PSA. Use your sunscreen.
We all have our reasons. I don't think you being polite is actually one, though. Not for me, at least.
It really means a lot. This is my last APP of the year. I'm cutting my year short. I got to go back to
You
Florida.
mean you're retiring from this year? Interesting. So now even if Megan Fudge does come back, she's not going to get to play you until next year. Wait, does this mean Megan Fudge is going to unretire now? Now that she doesn't have to worry about Salome Davidze? Well, that solves that. APP finally did something. They ran out the clock on Salome. She's no longer going to play singles until next year. That'll solve the whole line call issue. Temporarily, I guess. All right, next up, let's talk men's singles. We got Kwang Duong taking on Ronan Cameron. A new face. We haven't seen this guy. As you can see, though, we got a 19-year-old playing a 17-year-old. This is like high school ball, basically. Really just goes to show you how new pickleball is. We got a bunch of teenagers playing at the professional level in the gold medal match. Kwang Duong known for his smacking of the ball. I mean, the guy just rips it. He's known as a ball bender for a reason. He put some shape on that thing. Apparently, Cameron is a bit of a cat and mouse, guys. So it's going to be interesting to see how this matchup ends up playing out. Kwang Duong's dad, always there supporting. He has not changed his shirt since that Newport tournament where we all got to see him for the first time. What kind of phone is that? He's got like 5 lenses. So Duong up 3-0 to get this game started. Watch this point. Cameron's like, I want to play too. Cat and mouse is my style. So Cameron down 6-0. Kwang Duong flying through this match. Watch this one, though. He's like, not yet. I'm scoring a point. Ain't no pickle today, Mr. Duong. If I was Cameron, after every point I scored, I would just look at Kwang Duong's dad. Did you see that? Or were you too busy looking at your phone? I like to pretend like he's not even watching the match or even taking pictures. He's just watching a movie. In between points, just watching a scene of like Pirates of the Caribbean or something. And so 10-3 now. Kwang Duong up big. He's going to get this one. Wins the game. Kwang Duong's team no paddle tap. Look at Cameron trying to show good sportsmanship. Paddle tap to nobody. There's been more and more people doing the no paddle tap in the middle of a match. I could imagine it just being something that he accidentally forgot to do just because he plays other sports besides pickleball. A few weeks back, he was even playing paddle tennis over in Venice. There was some tournament. He's like, all right, well, there's no pickleball for me this week. I'm going to play another paddle sport that I could dominate. I mean, he plays tennis, paddle tennis. He plays pickleball, obviously. He's got to play table tennis, too, right? Probably break a ping pong ball. By the way, where do you think this video came from? Hey, Dad. So game 2, we're tied up 2-2 here. And Cameron, he knows that he's got to get up to the kitchen line if he wants to win this one. Look at that shot. What an angle. So Cameron's got a lead. It's 3-2. Duong's on the serve, though, and look at that.
Beautiful
The
shot.
curvature on that ball.
Just kisses the sideline.
That's why he's the ball bender. Watch this shot one more time. Oh, my goodness. Just gets it in. Cameron's like, oh, my goodness. So 5-3 now. Kwang Duong up 2 points. Oh, look at that stretch from Cameron, and he puts it away. Nice little flamingo move here. Look at this. Whoop. Stays behind the line. So he gets the serve back. And very next point, watch this. ATP. Almost defended by Duong, but he's going to get the point there. So we're at 5-4 now. So Cameron never really recovered after that. It's 10-4 here. Kwang Duong went on a run and wins the gold medal on an awesome shot. His first ever gold medal in the APP. He finally got one. Look at the dad all proud. Look at that crowd. That's my son. You're clapping for my son. Humble interview from both of our finalists here. Let's listen to Cameron.
Not much I can do when the ball just keeps flying past my paddle. But first of all, I just want to say thank you to my sponsors, Dad and Mom. So thank you guys very much for...
Such a 19-year-old move. Mom, Dad, can you pay for me to go to tournaments? Just wearing a generic APP hat. And then look at Ken Herman just pulling medals out of his pocket like a sketchy drug dealer. Hey, what you need, bro? Point of view. You're Kwang Duong's dad after a point. That's what it looks like to be Kwang Duong's dad. He's just looking at you. What are you going to do? You going to give him a head nod? You going to give him some advice? You going to talk some act to your son? You going to take a picture of him? Or a video? With your 5 lenses? Anyways, that's what it looks like if you're Kwang Duong's dad. He literally is not breaking eye contact. All right, next up, let's talk women's doubles. We had Alex Trong and Vivian Glosman taking on Susanna Barr and Megan Fudge. A classic women's doubles matchup here at the APP. And it was a fun one. We got the youngins taking on the veterans. And that's my sneaky way of saying older women, because you're not supposed to say that. They're veterans of the game. White and black taking on the pink and black. So Trong and Glosman up 4-2 here. We're going to get into a fun little hands battle. After some dinking, Vivian Glosman decides to try to go in the middle. Back and forth, back and forth. May have hit an out ball there. Oh, and then they land one in the corner. So 2-4 now. Pretty much the same thing. I mean, look at this rally. A lot of dinking out wide. We're going to go in the middle. Start speeding things up, back and forth. He's going to put it away.
Sheesh.
It's Houston. It's hot, so the ball's a little bit slower. That leads to better hands rallies. Slowing it down. Oh, Susanna Barr, I think, got it in there. We can't see it on camera, but it must be good. They have plenty of line judges to tell us whether that was or wasn't. And that looks good. So fast forward, down 9-4 here. Look who's coaching them on the sidelines. Is that Shelby Bates? Who's Shelby Bates? And is she good at pickleball?
Ben Johns told me that I was trash at pickleball, and nobody...
Oh, well, he is the GOAT. He does have some credibility to him. She might have been trash at pickleball back then, but let's see if she's trash at coaching pickleball.
Really
so here we go, 9-4 once again. We're going to get into a fun little rally once again here. Starts with some dinking out wide. ATP defended by Trong. But can they win the point? No! So game point for Barr and Fudge here. It's 10-4. Trong and Glosman trying to do something to crawl their way back in. How about a lob? Can't get it to go. Watch this rally. This rally's crazy. Playing some D. Another lob. Gets it to land. Oh, and now Trong and Glosman's got to play some D. Takes the middle ball there, able to get it to go. What a drive. They're going to settle things back down into the kitchen. How did we get back here? Back to dinking. Nice and soft. Who's going to screw this up? Who's going to hit the winner? Oh! And Alex Trong screams in their face like she always does after every point. That one, she deserved to do that. So Glosman and Trong crawled their way back. It's 10-8 here, but not enough. Barr and Fudge are going to win this one 11-8. And look who else's team no paddle. Alex Trong. She's like, this is just my new thing now. I'm not going to even look at you. No paddle tap necessary. Always so awkward when the other teammate does that. So game 2, here we go. This was an interesting point. Watch what happens here. Vivian Glosman making some great shots. Out of the air, too. Look at that reach. But then watch this one that's going to happen when she tries to hit a backhand out of the air. Overextends, clips the kitchen, even touches it with her foot, but there's no call. Watch what happens. She definitely touches the kitchen with that paddle. That is technically a foot fault, which I don't know why they call it a foot fault. I mean, it's just like, they should just call it like a non-volley zone fault. I don't know. I guess it's too many syllables. Either way, should not have been allowed. I mean, what else could the ref have been watching there? He doesn't have to watch the lines. There's like a million line refs. You got one dedicated to watching the kitchen. You should catch that. So Glosman and Trong up 1-0 here. Watch this close line call. Who screams louder? These line refs or Alex Trong after an unforced error from the other team?
Just wide.
And Barr almost gets it.
I mean, it's a good call. And we all heard it. Glosman and Trong on a roll here. They're up 3-0. And Glosman is a tennis player at heart. Look at that backhand shot. Right down the line. So it's 4-0 now. Glosman and Trong still have kept them scoreless in this game 2 here. Watch this shot. It's going to go right down the line. In a second. Here it is. And what's the call? Oh, late call by the ref. He said out. Okay. Let's take a look. I'm sure the ref is super accurate, has perfect vision, and nope, that's in. So thankful for these line judges. So now it's 4-1.
on the board
Barr
here
and
in
Fudge
game 2.
got a point. And watch all these overheads from Vivian Glosman and Alex Trong. Fudge and Barr playing some great D, though. And they're going to get their way back up to the kitchen. Crawling in. And then watch what happens when they give a middle ball to Glosman and Trong. They're not able to handle it properly. Still with the overheads, backing them up. Oh no, the miscommunication. So this game stayed close most of the way through it. It's 8-7 here. Barr and Fudge up 1. And they are just hanging in there. Look at this point right here. stretching all over the place. 9-7 now. So it's 10-8 now. Match point on the paddle of Bar and Fudge. And after a little dinking rally here, they're going to end up putting this one away. Into the net from Vivian Glosman. But Bar and Fudge, they're going to end up taking this one. Vivian Glosman, she's going to hit one in the net. And we're going to a tie-break match to 15 to see who wins the gold medal. 11-8, 11-8, fairly consistent. So here we go, tie-break match. It's 3-1 here. Gosh, these refs scare me sometimes. If you listen to this match with headphones in, just pop up out of nowhere. Are you making a call or did you stub your toe? Ouch! Making sure everybody could hear. That call is so loud, the other courts are like, wait, did somebody call it out? So Glosman and Trong down by 2 points here. It's 4-2. They're going to play some aggressive offense. They get it 4-3 now. So 7-3 now. Glosman and Trong starting to fall apart. Watch this. Gets out of the way, but the call is in? That's a close one. Let's take a look. The refs have a great track record. I'm sure this is the correct call. We have someone specifically dedicated to watching this line, and let's see. It is definitely out. Like with 100% certainty, that is out.
Break your game
So
to 15 to
8-3
decide
now.
who takes
Down
home the
by
gold.
5 for Glosman and Trong. They got to do something, and they got to do something quick. Little hands battle here. Back and forth. Who's going to put it away? Oh, my goodness. Everybody's getting a piece. Finally, we get back to dinking. And then all of a sudden, we're going to get hit with a little lob action here. Alex Strong plays it perfectly. Look at that drop from all the way back there. And now they're going to play some defense, trying to get their way back in. They do. Another firefight. Let's go. Women's doubles all day long. Put it in the net. Come on, Alex Strong. It's an 8-4 now. Strong serves it. Trying to make their way up to the kitchen, but they're getting some overhead slams at her feet. She's playing good defense. They neutralize, get to the kitchen. We're at a hands battle. Slowing down again. Oh, more defense. Great resets. We got to get back to the kitchen. Oh, putting all these overheads back in there perfectly. They get back. Now it's offense time. Who's going to win this one? Oh! Susanna Barr puts one in the net. So now it's just a 1-point game. It's 8-7. Barn Fudge still got a small lead, and look at that. Gets it off the net. Susanna Barr, Megan Fudge playing great defense. Gets the lob to land in. Oh, but Alex Strong and Vivian Glosman, they came to fight too. Who's going to win this one? Into the net by Alex Strong. She's so disappointed. So 9-7 now, trying to hang on to this close game. Alex Strong taking over, playing aggressive. And then Vivian Glosman comes in and cleans it up. 9-8 now. Here's a great example of what I was talking about earlier. Megan Fudge tries to drop a third, hits it in the net, and Alex Strong screams in her face as if she did something good there. So 1-point game here. Again, this is for the gold medal. Tensions are high. Dinking back and forth. He's going to put this one away. Little firefight. Oh! A lob gets by, but they put it back in. Now we got to play D. Get back to the kitchen. We're at a firefight again. Softened by Susanna Barr. Who's going to speed up? Who's going to hit in the net? And Alex Strong screaming once again, fired up that somebody hit it in the net. 10-8 here. Barr and Fudge trying to get a little bit more of a lead. This one's been too tight for them. Susanna Barr going to play it nice and safe. Off the net. Fudge with a great backhand dink. And then it's hit out of bounds. Look at this score, 11-8. That is the most consistent score ever. This matchup is like the same no matter what game we're at. It's going to end up at 11-8 at some point. Fortunately for Glosman and Trong, we're going to 15 though. So 12-9 now. Watch this shot that's going to come Susanna Barr's way. Right in her face. Take that. Knocks off her visor and her glasses. Those are expensive glasses. Be careful, Vivian Glosman. Or was it Alex? It's hard to tell. They both reached their paddles in there. I honestly don't know who hit that. I hope she's not concussed. So Bar and Fudge, they got this 14-11, and they're going to win this point right here. And they win the gold medal against Glosman and Trong. Another gold medal for Megan Fudge and Susanna Barr. Alex Strong with a 1,000-yard stare after the match. She's devastated. She is just zoned out. What? Where am I? Oh, yeah. Silver. Cool. Not good enough. All right. Next up, let's talk mixed doubles. We had Andrei Daescu and Susanna Barr taking on Tammy Emmerich and Johnson Cola. It's a cool little fun matchup that we got here. So Emmerich and Sincola up 1 here. And watch this. They call it out. Ref on the back calls it out. But wait, the ref that we can't see called it in. And then the ref in the back was like, oh, I'll just go with what he said. It's not even my call. Tammy's like, but he said it was out too. More people said that it was out than they said it was in. But we got the line ref who's right there. That guy. So Barr and Daescu, they're going to serve it here. Down 1 early in this first game. Got a nice little dink battle going between the women. And Andrei takes over, gets involved. Johnson Cola, though. Watch what he does here. Ernie gets it to go. So 4-4 now. Gosh, I felt like this game was just tied the entire time. I swear, it was nothing more than 1-point lead at a time. Gonna get into a little firefight here. I'm gonna drop back and start playing some defense. Trying to get back to the kitchen line. And Daescu hits one in the net. So 5-5 now. Gonna get into a little bit of a dinking rally here. Everybody's gonna get their little piece. Daescu speeds up. Sincola with a nice reset there. Oh, gets one off the net. He's gonna try and put one off the side. An ATP gets blocked, but it's out of bounds. Susanna Barr, what a great shot. So 6-6 now. This game is tied. Look at the wonderful stuff the refs give us.
Side out.
What? He calls a side out in the middle of the point. He just lost the ball. Like, give it a second. Look at him. I can't believe I did that. Shaking his head. Oh, God.
Side out.
Look at him just casually go to his clipboard in the middle of that ball just popping up. What did he think happened?
Side out.
Everybody goes, what? So frustrating to have to redo a point.
Side out.
Whoa. For what? Oh, my.
I didn't see it. I didn't see it. Okay, my bad. I know I'm supposed to see it because that's what I get paid. That's my job. I'm supposed to see it, but I didn't see it. I love him shaking his head so much. He just knows he screwed up.
So what happens when we have a situation like that?
I didn't see it. Not my fault. 7-7 now. Still tied. Ernie from Daescu. It's blocked by Emmerich. What a great get. And they win the point, too. So Emmerich and Sincola, they end up getting it to 8 points. But Barr and Daescu, they're going to end up taking this first game, 11-8. So here we go, game 2. Barr and Daescu already up 1-0. We're going to see an interesting lob in and then overhead from Daescu. Barely puts anything on it. But he's going to take this one and finish it with a nice Ernie right at Emmerich. So here we go, 3-1 now. Barr and Daescu up by 2. And watch this. Tammy's like, was that out? That looked out. She said, it's this far out. Let's see. Way out. And she looks at the ref like, what?
Emmerich.
She's still arguing.
Here, as that ball did look to be long.
If you want to appeal, that's enough. If you want to appeal a call.
That's enough. That's enough.
You did not appeal the call, but now the call in the course stands. You got to appeal it immediately.
I feel like she did. She said, what? And like looked around like, is that really a call? They're really going to not let her get that call overturned because she didn't appeal it immediately? We have freaking line judges making terrible calls here.
Look to be
If you
long.
want to appeal, that's enough.
I love the ref just shut her down. That's enough. Like, just stop talking. You're running your mouth. I'm sick and tired of it. We got a game to play. All right. Let's move on. Now, I can't speak for Tammy Emmerich or John Sincola, but I will say, after a call like that, and you get all flustered, start arguing with somebody, that's distracting. And look at the score now. It's 10-1. They did not recover after that. Watch this shot. Susanna Barr hits an ATP to win game 2. 11-1. We're going into a tie-break match. So 15-point tie-break match. We find ourselves at 7-4. Bar and Daescu got a 3-point lead. Nice little dink rally here. But watch the way this one ends. Susanna Barr is going to go cross court with Emmerich. Daescu gets involved. Barr lets them get in just for them to send them back out. Perfect lob right in the corner. Nothing you could do about that. That's a great shot. She's trying not to smile. So 11-4 now. Barr and Daescu are just really running away with this one. Look at that little juke out, Ernie. Oh, but they lose the point. Sincola playing some good D over there.
And
So
really apply the
12-4
pressure.
now. They are on their way. But things are a little bit challenging for them. Andrei Daescu trying to take over. And trying to put one in there somewhere. Anywhere. Oh, what good defense by Sincola. Camry Emmerich coming in. Sincola just getting every overhead. Oh, putting it all back. Can't get that one. Daescu's so pumped. And so Barr and Daescu, they're going to take this one. 15-4. They win the gold medal in the tiebreaker match. Another gold medal for them in mixed doubles. All right, next up, let's talk men's doubles. We got Rob Nunnery and Andrei Daescu once again. And they're taking on Stefan Alvern and Brendan Long. Before we talk about this match, though, let's rewind to earlier in the week. We had this awesome tournament. It's the Lone Palm Pro Players Showcase. They came out of nowhere. They had players from APP and the PPA all competing in a one-day tournament, men's doubles, women's doubles, and man, was it so cool because we got to see a lot of great matchups. It was basically APP versus PPA in both the gold medal matches. This men's doubles game was incredible to watch and really answered a lot of our questions. You know, because Rob and Andrei, they've been winning a lot of gold medals, but everybody always gives them the little caveat of like, well, it's APP. How good are they really? Are they getting enough PPA reps? How would they fare against somebody in the PPA? Dylan Frazier and JW Johnson are definitely, like, I would say probably the number 2 team in men's doubles. So this is going to be like a good test for Rob and Andrei to see like how well can they play against them. And as you can see here, Rob Nunnery and Andrei Daescu, they're up 10-6. They're 1 point away from taking the gold medal in this tournament. So it's 10-8 now. J-Dub and Dylan Frazier, they're crawling their way back. They're not giving up. Oh, Andrei hits an out ball. Oh, and Rob puts one in the net. It's now 10-9. Uh-oh, here they come. So it's 10-10 now. We're all tied up. We're getting extra pickleball here in this game 3. Look at this firefight. Andrei gets that ball, but Dylan Frazier puts it away. So Dylan Frazier, J-Dub, they got match point right here. Can they do it? Rob Nunnery says not yet. Big aggressive finish. So they get the serve back. Looking to tie this one up at 11. Andrei Daescu puts one away. We're tied at 11. So 11-11-2 now. Trying to take the lead here. Gonna get into a little hands battle. Uh-oh, they're backing up. They're on defense. Where'd they go? They're off screen. The suspense is killing me. Where are they? Here they come. They're back. Oh, maybe not. Back up. JW puts one in there, and Andrei can't handle it. They get the serve back. A chance to win this one. So here we go. Another match point for J.W. Johnson and Dylan Frazier. Look at that overhead. Recovered by J-Dub. They're playing D, but they're trying to get back in there. Staying patient with it. Not going to rush getting back up. They finally make it back in. Back to dinking. Oh, and a backhand off the lob from Rob Nunnery. Look at that. They fight it off. So they just got to save one more. Come on, you could do it. And Andrei puts one long. Oh, J.W. Johnson and Dylan Frazier win the match. Daescu and Nunnery were up 10-6 in this one, and they blew it. They lost at 13-11 in the third game. Unreal match out of this random tournament that just happened on a Tuesday. So, all that to say, Daescu and Nunnery are capable of beating J-Dub and Dylan Frazier. They just couldn't finish. So here we go, gold medal match. This one was a blowout in the first game.
second game for an
Rob
opportunity.
and Andrei are going to take this one 11-3. So game 2 a little bit closer. It's 5-4 here. Just a 1-point lead for Rob and Andrei. And look at that. Ernie can't get it to land, though. Brendan Long and Stefan Alvern playing well in this second game. So we're tied up 5-5 here. And look at this. We're going to get to a little hands battle with the lefty going at Andrei Daescu. This one, a little dink in. Brendan Long, just a nice reset there. Back and forth, back and forth. Who's going to put it away? Who can finish? Back to Dinkin. Stefan Alvern has a terrible backhand dink. He's just backing up. Brendan Long finishes it. And they're up 6-5 now. But it would not be enough. Daescu and Nunnery, they went on a run. And they're going to end up winning this point, which means they are going to win the gold medal off of that shot right there by Daescu. So Rob Nunnery, Andrei Daescu, once again, they win the gold medal. You're going to chest bump each other. Hey, how about a high five, too? One more high five. Nope. Okay, never mind. All right, well, that's going to do it for this week's episode. But before we get out of here, let's play another round of Partner Body Bag, winner off the net.
Partner body bag, winner off the net. Partner body bag, winner off the net. Leia Jansen, winner off the net. Dyson McGuffin, winner off the net. Haley Waters, body bag. James McDonald-ish, body bag. Sorry, not sorry, winner off the net. Sorry, not sorry, partner.
All right, Partner Body Bag, winner off the net, the game where I'm given 3 names in the pickleball world, and I have to decide who I would partner with, who I would body bag, and who I would hit a winner off the net against. All right, so the 3 names that I have are, number 1, Alex Trong. Number 2, Tammy Emmerich. And number 3, Kwang Duong's dad. All right, who do I want to partner? Who do I want to body bag? Who would I hit a winner off the net with? I think I would probably, out of all of them, I don't know. I would feel so uncomfortable partnering with Alex Trong. She just screams like after every point, which is good. Get fired up. But just sometimes it's like just a little too much. And I don't know. Yeah, it just would kind of throw me off and distract me. I'd be worried that the other team was like mad at her. And then I would get in my head and I'd be unfocused. Just probably not the right move. Also, Kwang Duong's dad, I don't know how good he is at pickleball, so I don't want to take a chance on that, partner with him. So I'm probably going to partner with Tammy Emmerich. She seems so nice, solid player. Yeah, so I'll partner with her, which means who do I want to body bag? Well, I don't know. I'd feel kind of bad body bagging Alex Trong. It would actually probably feel really good to hit a winner off the net against her, and then she'd just have that 1,000-yard stare for like 10 seconds straight into the distance as she contemplates life. So then I'd body bag Kwang Duong's dad. So there you have it. I'd partner with Tammy Emmerich. I would body bag Kwang Duong's dad. And I'd hit a winner off the net against Alex Trong. Sorry, not sorry. Well, that's going to do it for this week's episode. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. We'll be back next week for some MLP. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. Go ahead and comment down below what you thought about this tournament this weekend, or maybe just an idea for partner body bag winner off the net who you would have chose. Don't forget to share this video with your pickleball friends. And now that the episode's over, go ahead and take a look at the Etsy store. Just take a look. You don't have to get anything unless you really like it, which I promise you will. And they're super comfy shirts. I only get the best of the best shirts. Plus, it's always great if you could just help support the show by repping some Sorry Not Sorry merch. Thanks, everybody, for watching. We'll see you back next week. Take care.
Forgiveness is more than saying sorry. I'm sorry. Forgiveness